how absurd this is. I went before District Court Judge Grogan, courtroom 2B, and asked to be heard on the fact that my client's First Amendment rights were being violated by not being allowed into this press conference in which the press, the representatives of the people, were allowed, but the people themselves were not allowed. Judge Grogan refused to listen to me because this was not on his calendar. Obviously it wasn't on his calendar because it just occurred. That was very disappointing, and again, this is a disgrace and a sad day for the people of Rockingham County. This family was treated today the same way Todd Burroughs was treated on May 29, 2016. They were not told why they could not come in. Todd Burroughs never knew why he died. I know you've just seen this video. I've seen the video, and it shows what it shows. It doesn't show what happened prior. That was 43 seconds. It doesn't show the whole incident lasted 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Here's what happened. I don't know what Mr. Blitzer told you. Here's what happened in those 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Well, first, let me back up. It's very questionable whether it was a good stop, a lawful stop. They saw a light near a salvage yard. There have been B&Es in this entire big county. So they said based on that, they could follow the truck. I don't believe that was a good stop. It wasn't a chase. They followed him. It was 50 miles an hour. They never said anything about erratic driving while they were following him. They get to the residence. This is what happens. Todd Burroughs was tased. He got out of the truck. He was barked at. Get back in the truck. Get on the ground. He was never, ever once told why he was being pulled over. He walks to the back of the truck. He reaches into the truck and he's tased. He pulled out a beer, all right? A beer is not a lethal weapon in the state of North Carolina or in any state in this country. He pulls out a beer. At that point, he walks back and he's pepper sprayed. Corporal Martin first tases him, don't know why, then he pepper sprays him. He tries to get the pepper spray out of his eyes. He reaches into the car and gets some water. He's getting it out of his eyes. What happened? Sprayed again. Has not been told why he was pulled over. He's been tased. He's been pepper sprayed once. He's been pepper sprayed twice. His wife and 2 children are in the truck. He's at his residence. They know where they're at. They're at his residence in front of his family. Tased, sprayed. What happens next? The officer takes the taser and does a drive stun. That's when you take the cords off and you physically touch somebody. He doesn't know why. Twice, according to Deputy Myers, he says, I've done nothing wrong. What's going on? I've done nothing wrong. Now he's been tased, pepper sprayed, tased. That's not enough. Corporal Martin then takes out his baton, his ass, extends it, and hits him, beats him with the ass. Meanwhile, Deputy Myers is trying to kill his dog. 4 shots at the dog. Misses the dog. So now, in a matter of a minute, a man has pulled into his driveway. He's not told what's going on. He has been tased, pepper sprayed, tased, and beaten with an asp. Do you wonder why, when they turn the tape on, he's irritated? They tried to kill his dog. They have tased, pepper sprayed, and beaten the man with an asp in front of her and her 2 children. Is anybody surprised Todd Burroughs is a tad bit upset? What did he do? He cursed at him. You heard what he did. And what does he say? What's one of the last words out of the man's mouth? What the blank is wrong with you? Did he say, I'm going to beat you up? I'm going to kick your butt? No. He called him names. Sorry. He called him names and said, what the blank is the matter with you? Bang, bang, bang. He died not knowing what he had done. Todd Burroughs should be alive and well today. He should not have died May 29, 2016, while his wife and 2 children were watching. He should not. The district attorney has decided not to prosecute. That's his business. The county of Rockingham is civilly liable, in my view, for the death of Todd Burroughs. This was excessive force. I know he had a baton. They say the baton, and by the way, I need to say this. This is very important. I should have said it earlier. So listen, this is important. Everything I've just told you is none of it, not one word, is from Rebecca. This is all. Every word I've said is from Corporal Martin and Deputy Myers. Everything I've said is from deputies of the Rockingham County Sheriff's Office. He had a baton. It was, according to Corporal Martin, it was down by his side. I saw the tape. I didn't see him raise it. I don't know if you did or not. It was black. There's not much on that tape. I didn't see it. The tape, by the way, is 43 seconds. It's not activated when they get there. Why? I don't know. You have to ask Corporal Martin. All the things I've told you that preceded that are not on the tape. When Corporal Martin gave his statements, it was on June 14 with his lawyer 2 weeks later after viewing the tape. That's when he gave his statement.
We talked to Craig Blitzer, and he said he's been trying to work with you.
He has been cooperative with me. Mr. Blitzer was cooperative with me. He shared the file. He did that. And I appreciate that. And I told him I appreciated that. I was shocked today, however, that the family and myself were not allowed into this press conference. Again, that's a separate issue. But I do a lot of civil liberties work. This violated these people's First Amendment rights. You cannot have a press conference. I don't have to tell y'all this. You're not anything special. You're mentioned in the First Amendment, but you're not anything special. You don't have more rights than these people. You're the representatives of these people. They can't pick and choose. If they're going to have a press conference in the county courthouse by the elected district attorney about a matter of great public concern, they cannot say who comes and who doesn't. That violates the First Amendment. He refused to even listen to me. That's a disgrace.
Not sure if you saw this on the live stream, but in the jury room, the DA had a poster set up with a screenshot of a Facebook post from Mara Burroughs.
Right.
It seemed to almost word for word indicate the version of events that they had explained, and they claimed that that proves that initially the family story was different from what it is now.
Well, I don't know what the family story is.